Okay, guys, this is the brand guidelines. This is the business name, who created it, and when it was created. So I'll jump straight into it. This is the About Us page. This is where you get to know the brand, their stories, their mission, what they are about. This is where you get to know what drives them as a business. And this is their core values. This section helps them differentiate themselves from other businesses out there. And here I'll be talking about the target audience. This is where you have to talk about who you want to talk to. Before you start the business, you have to know who you are talking to. Then in this section, when you find out who you want to talk to, you have to know how to talk to them. Now this is where this section comes in. The audience challenges, and this will help you communicate to the audience. With this will help you even attract them. This will drag their attention to your business because some families, let's say using this example, health and diet concerns, some families they constantly have cakes or maybe rolls in their house in which they constantly eat as snacks. If it was a regular brand, they'll be scared of getting diabetes because they know they are eating constant sugar. But at Jolly's now, they are saying they don't need to be afraid. They measure the amount of ingredients or sugar in which they use when making their cakes or making any of their pastries. This will help the family eat what they love to eat without getting sick in the long run. Then here is the logo presentation. Firstly, the primary logo. This is the main logo in which people will see, people will actually know, people, because why it is named primary, it will be used regularly. Let's say depending on the marketing strategies, Jollies will be primarily used. Once you are using the logo, give a reasonable amount of space before you add any element or before you add any text and all. You just need to give it a space to breathe. So once people see it, they will know that okay, this is the logo, then this is something else. Then this is the logo mark, and this is like the simplified version of the logo. This will help, or this will come in handy when the space, the place in which you want to put your logo is too small and the primary logo can't contain it. You use your logo mark. Here I said, don't skew and stretch the logo. You don't need to stretch it. Just you leave the logo the way it is. Then here I also said, don't change the color to something outside the brand color. Don't change the layout and the arrangement of the logo. Then I'm also saying here, don't add anything behind the logo, be it a shape or even a drop shadow. I'm basically saying leave the logo the way it is. Don't change the font style. Don't do nothing. Leave the logo the way it is. Then here I'll be talking about the color palette. Okay, guys, here this is the CMYK, RGB, and hex color. The CMYK is for mostly prints, RGB for on screen, hex. This hex color code will help you get these colors. Once you impute it on your system, you get these exact colors, which these exact colors are here. Then the primary color, this is the primary color. These two are the secondary colors. Color usage. Here, this is the deep brown, cream, and warm brown. These two colors are dark colors. Dark brown and warm brown, they are dark colors. This is a bright color. So you can't use two dark colors on the same background. The contrast is going to be too much. Use a light color in a dark background. This color. Use a light color, still do the same color in this dark background. But when it comes to the light background, right, you can use either of the dark colors. And here I'll be talking about the fonts. This will help you know the header, the subheading, and the body of your work. This can be used as the header. This can be used as the subheading. And this is the body. Then here I'm talking about the font usage. Using the primary color as a header. Here I used the secondary color as a subheading. But here I also used the secondary as the body. Then here, this is the brand in action. This is making use of the mock-ups in order to bring the brand to life, so the clients can actually see the possibilities. Then here you can see the business cards, the packaging, the flyers, the social media interface. This will give an idea for the clients to know how they can actually organize their social media.